Very good evening to you all and welcome back to the channel. I'm on my third shift of the week, halfway there. We're getting there. And it's always a pleasure coming on to the channel, and with you all still being with me, following me on the channel and still subscribing. I thoroughly appreciate it. I really do. One more and we're at 200. If you're a trucker that plays golf, smash that subscribe button and come join the channel and listen to me waffle on about crap. Mainly golf, mainly politics. Yeah, politics has a massive impact on everybody's life, and it has done recently, obviously, with us having a new dictatorship of a government in that's just been elected from the people, by the people, for the people. None of it's true, but hey, we've only got another 4 years to push. Another 4 more years. Come on. When we can have another party in power that we can criticise and scorn and moan and whinge and bitch about. It's just one of the things that we do when governments are in. But they are in power, so there's no point in harping on about it. Whatever they're doing, I'm sure it's all for the good of the people. I'm sure it is. But yeah, it is absolutely awesome to have you here and still subscribing. Like I say, it's absolutely fantastic. Right, I get criticised in work because I sleep a lot. I do, and it's sort of ingrained in me ever since I was in the military. Throughout all the courses that I've done, my junior NCO's course, my senior NCO's course, I was always told right from basic training, if you're not doing nothing, you bloody sleep. Period. So if you're not on stag, if you're not on guard duty, that's what stag is, then you get your bloody head down. You're in your DOS back, your sleeping bag, and you get your head down. That is the rule, the major rule. If you're not doing anything, you sleep. So I adapt that in my working ethics as well. If I'm not doing anything, if I'm on a bay for a couple of hours, I'm on that frigging thing and getting my big fat head down, and I'm getting to sleep. I see most of the drivers most of the time sat at the wheel with their phone, and they're either doing their social media or they're writing messages, and they're just sat there for an hour and a half. I've seen them sat there and I think, oh my God, why are you doing that? Especially as a night shift driver as well, because sleep is very important to me, as it is important to every bloody human being on the planet. We've got to get as much sleep as we can so we can enable our bodies to repair itself and we don't get fatigued throughout the day. So as a night shift driver, I don't get much sleep during the day, because obviously I sleep during the day. I normally survive on about 4.5 to 5 hours sleep. Now that does me. I've like I've said in the past, I've done tours in Iraq where I've only survived for 6 months on 4 hours sleep. It's sort of ingrained into me as well. It's sort of similar to what was ingrained in me when, you know, if you're not doing anything, you sleep. My body clock got used to it, and it's sort of carried on ever since I finished. Since I finished my tours, got back, and I was still only, even after I got back from my tours, I was still only surviving on 4.5 to 5 hours sleep. So it doesn't bother me, because I know I know that wherever I go, whatever run that I have, wherever I'm going, whatever RDC or CDC that I'm going to, that's regional distribution centre or central distribution centre for those that don't know, like Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, all the major supermarket suppliers. Wherever I go, if I'm on a bay and I know that I'm going to be there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours sometimes, then I'm going to get some sleep. I'm going to get my head down. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what them frigging idiots say in the office. Oh, you're always going to sleep. You're always asleep. Yeah, bloody right I am. I would not drive tired. That is the worst thing that a driver of a HGV Class 1 pulling tons and tons of goods can do, is drive while they're tired. Because as soon as your eyes start to close and you start feeling fatigue, that's when mistakes happen. Serious mistakes. And it's proved that. I've seen countless accidents with truck drivers, and majority of them, believe it or not, are Eastern European drivers, where they just don't give a toss about the regulations on driver laws, work time directive, brakes, POA, or anything like that. That they really don't. They'll just drive and drive and drive. And I've even had, you know, guys that have told me in the past where they've drove up to Scotland and back with no rest. I think, freaking hell, really? How the hell can you do that? It wasn't in an HGV. It was a vehicle that wasn't governed by a tachograph, and I think it was Arrow XL, and they did Scotland and back, and they have a rest, and then to Scotland and back again. I think, geez, that is just insane. Why would you do that? Why would you put your life in jeopardy, and not just your life but other people's lives on the road as well? It's insane, it really is. But anyway, that's it. So I get a lot of slagging off in the office because they call me Rip Van Winkle and everything else. So I don't care. I don't care what they say. I will go to sleep whenever I'm not working. And luckily enough, I'm still stuck in my cab, which is absolutely brilliant because I've got the heater on as well, so it's great. So I'm watching a program at the moment, and I sort of saw a clip about it, Yellowstone, with Kevin Costner, and I thought I'll give it a bash. I'll see what it's like, and it is brilliant. It is absolutely awesome, and it is in one of the most beautifulest states, I think, in the USA, in Montana. It's based in Montana, near a town called Bozeman in Montana, and it is just absolutely stunning. The scenery and the countryside, it's just amazing. So if you haven't watched it, put it on your watch list on Netflix, because that's where it is, and watch it. But I think they've only got about three or four seasons, and the rest you'll probably have to watch on a Fire Stick or something like that, something illegal. So yeah, you'll have to do that. But yeah, give it a watch. I highly recommend it. If you're into cowboys and the old western style, ranching and cattle and the American way of life, it's a lot of politics, a lot of power. Yeah, you'll thoroughly enjoy it. You really will. And if you like Kevin Costner, I think he's a great actor. He's been in some absolutely brilliant movies, JFK, No Way Out. What else? I think his biggest flop was Waterfront, the one with the water. I think that was probably his worst. Dances with Wolves, obviously, he got an Oscar for that. But yeah, I like him as an actor. I think he's great. So yeah, give it a watch. It's definitely one to see. Right, that's it. I'm out of it. I'm off down south, actually. I'm off down to, in fact, I was down south last night as well. So, but I'm going the other way. I'm going to Southampton and then Andover and then back. So I'm probably looking at another 13 plus hours, because I don't have to be at Andover until it doesn't open until 6:30 anyway. So, and once again, I've got to go to Tesco Southampton, which I don't have to be there till 2 o'clock. And Andover doesn't open, Andover doesn't open until 6:30, and it's only next door. So I'm probably looking at about 2.5 hours kip. So up yours. I'm going to sleep. I don't care. Curtains drawn, and I've got both curtains as well. Woohoo! So yeah, I'll be in my blue slug. Zip. Get my head down. Right, that's it. I'm out of here. Right, drive safe. Look after yourself. Watch out for those lunatics, because they are all over the place, especially those that don't get enough sleep. Like, subscribe. Please drop me a comment and smash that subscribe button. Come join the channel. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you for my 4th shift tomorrow. Take care.